Hello guys, here is your food again for this week. Let's see, so for breakfast we've got the buckwheat pancakes, not waffles because that. But yeah, there's a bunch of them. And they're not the same as last time because this is the waffle recipe, and I think that they're a little bit better of a recipe. Not as dried out. I'm still learning how to work with buckwheat because I really haven't worked with it that much. But I really like it. Anyway, these you could freeze these or keep them in the fridge. Just like last time, they go with this berry chia jam with the same organic blueberry, raspberry, blackberry, strawberry mashed up with chia. That's it. So there's no sweet in any of this again. I did buy some fresh ground almond butter just because I thought that might be a nice addition. It's a little bit runny, just kind of how it is, but you could always just put it in a dish with like just a tiny bit of water and stir it in so that you get a nice like drizzly consistency, and then just drizzle it on top. But it'll make a nice kind of like PB&J pancake. And then obviously if you do want a little sweet, you could add a little maple or whatever. Then for this next meal, we've got this eggplant rollatini. The filling is made with tofu. This is what I was explaining to your friend who was over last week, briefly, how I can make the tofu into ricotta. So that's what I did. And I just whipped it up with a little lemon juice and nutritional yeast, and it's green because I added about half a bunch of kale into it because why not? I'm trying to get more greens in you guys, so we'll do it in fun, inventive ways. There's also some basil whipped into that. And the sauce I also made just really quick with some organic San Marzano tomatoes, a little onion, garlic. That's really it. It was already baked, but not super well. So when you reheat in the oven, it should be perfect. We've got this haddock in papillote. This is pretty much just the same as last time. Just to get down there. Yeah, same as last time. The haddock is from, what is it? Not Seaport Fish. Sanders Fish Market in Portsmouth. These jars, this is your soup for the week. This has meat in it. This has chicken. It doesn't, as you can see, they don't have a whole lot of liquid, but I think that the broth is slightly concentrated so that you can add a little bit more water when you heat it up if you want. But this is just like a super healthy, healing. It's got ginger and garlic, turmeric, rosemary, thyme, veggies, onion, celery, carrot, and then some chicken. And I used chicken bone broth. And then at the end, I stirred in a whole bunch of kale and some peas and some cauliflower rice. So it's loaded. It's loaded. Yeah. And then this last one is sweet potatoes stuffed with coconut greens and broccoli. Obviously, I didn't stuff them. I figured I'd just leave it separate. So you've got 4 sweet potatoes cut in half, and they were roasted whole. And then I cut them, and so they should be nice and soft. And you can see I sort of like ran a knife through the middle, but when you reheat, you can just kind of take a fork or take a spoon and either scoop a little bit out or take a fork and just kind of mash it or just open it, whatever you got to do. And then you can add some of this. I showed you those bunches of greens that I got you guys. So this has chard and kale and broccoli and onion and ginger and garlic and all that stuff and coconut milk. Just rich, creamy, super loaded with all your veggies. Anyway, hope you enjoy all of this food.
We will.
Have a great week.